Well, hey everyone, Raging Skull here, bringing you another in the truck picking session. As I don't know if I actually said this in the previous video or not, but excuse me, dang. But obviously I'm a truck driver. I'm gone for, well, I'm at least gone for a week at most, and then I'm home for a couple of days, and then I'm gone again. But this is what, in the truck while I'm on the road, in between loads, or, before bedtime, this is where I get most of my practice time in on picking locks. And then I usually get them home and, I'll pick them on video and upload them to YouTube and everything. So anyway, I am going to rake with the Pagoda rake, open this Abus 8045. Now this lock I picked up, I don't know, maybe a couple of months, give or take. Well, it was over the summer, I think. It was like late summer, early fall. But I just happened to be able to spend the night when I was working. I was able to get into the town where my sister lives, and I just out of the blue decided to do a Google search for locksmiths in the area, and it just so happens that there is an actual locksmith where my sister lives, and they happen to do business, a lot of business apparently, within that area. And I think they do a lot more outside the area as well. I don't know what kind of range they cover, but anyway, I got excited, asked my sister if the location actually existed, and she said yeah. And I asked her if we could go there. Sure. So we went and got inside the facility. Kind of small place, but that's just when you first open the door. Now everything else was, I'm sure for what it was all in the back. But anyway, I happened to see this Abus 8045 hanging on the wall. It was for $20. I couldn't believe that, because usually something like this I see on the internet, and it's just costing upwards of around $40 or more, and then you have to add shipping on top of that. And I think the gentleman at the shop said it was an IC core in this, and it looks like oops, I know this is shaking because of the crappy desktop, but anyway, I think he said it was an IC core, but to me it looks like a typical Schlage key, and this key right here says S as in Sam, C as in Charlie, and the number 4. But anyway, this lock was 0-bitted, so you can just stick a blank key in it for what it originally had and pop it open, no big deal. But I was really excited, and I asked him, well, how much extra would it cost to have this thing keyed? And no extra charge to have it done. And just so y'all know, I asked for it to get keyed while I waited, and get it all pinned up and everything. And I never asked for anything special. I didn't ask for anything like spools or serrated or mushroom pins or anything like that. But they were extremely busy in that shop, cutting keys for other customers that came in, and just in general the other jobs I'm sure they were working on. So the gentleman behind the counter, took this lock to the back and had it pinned. And this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I don't know if you can tell, but barely here, 6-pin core. Like I said, this looks like a Schlage to me, but I mean, if somebody knows better, please feel free to let me know. But it is key retaining, so there it is. It popped it open, key retaining while it's open. Now, in order to lock this, you have to push it down and hold, push down the shackle back in and hold. And normally on most locks it's going to, be on a spring or something and snap right back. Well, in this case, like I said, it's key retaining. You gotta push it in and hold it, and then you can turn the key to lock it back up, and as you can see, it's locked. So I got to messing with it tonight, and I dug out my Peterson pry bar, and a fantastic member by the name of Capiche. As you all know him, he's becoming, he's really great at making picks, and also does a pick shining service as well. Just the polish he does on picks is just fantastic. And this is one of his own makes, Triple Peak Pagoda Rake, and I was just playing around with it tonight. I'm having a hell of a time trying to single pin pick here on this one, but I'm sure I'll get this one figured out. No security spools in it, no spool pins, no serrated, no mushroom pins that I could really honestly tell, and when I had this thing done up, I never asked for any of that, so I don't think there is any. But if there is, well, I'll never know, because I am not going to gut this lock. So anyway, here we go. I'm just going to rake it on open. And, well, I've gotten it faster than this before. Much faster. Wow. Now it's going to make a total liar out of me, huh? There it is. Pow. Popped right open. And like I said, you gotta push it back, push the shackle back in, because it's not gonna, the plug is not gonna pop back on its own. So push the shackle back in. Oops, sorry about the shake. Take the tension wrench, turn it, and you're gonna hear a slight popping of the pins. It's all locked back up there, as well as the lock is all locked back up. So there we have it. My at least got the first time ever picking it open without the key, and well, obviously it's not picking if you use a key. Good grief, it's getting late. But anyway, there it is. Abus 8045. I guess you could say, for lack of better words, custom pinned, or at least pinned by a locksmith, an actual locksmith, opened by using a Triple Peak Pagoda Rake. So, have fun everybody. Please keep your lock picking legal.